It's a cold and wet day here in the Bay Area, and we're missing the islands. But just because we can't be in Hawaii does not mean that we cannot have a taste of the islands. It's time for Cooking with Akemi. What are you going to be making today?
I'm going to be making some Spam fried rice.
Oh, yeah.
The ingredients we're going to be using today is 1 can of Spam.
Wait, before you get started, we need to call in your assistant.
Oh.
Sachiko, we need you assisting. Are you ready? I guess so. Okay.
So we're using 1 can of Spam, and since we're healthy, we're using 25% less sodium.
So that only means like what, 4.5 pounds of sodium?
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, good.
Alright, we've got about a nice handful of carrots, 2 eggs, about 1.5 cups of frozen peas, some sesame seeds to taste, shoyu soy sauce, about 1 onion,
Freshly chopped.
and some toasted sesame seed oil, and a secret ingredient I will be showing you later on.
Aren't you forgetting something very important?
Your mom. Oh, rice. We've got a nice fresh batch in here, ready for the preparing. Alright.
Alright, it's time to get started. Alexa, play Hawaiian music, volume 8.
Are you ready? Stop taking carrots. Close.
Alexa, play Hawaiian music.
Here's a station for Hawaiian music. Hawaiian on Amazon Music.
Alexa, next song. Alexa, next song.
Alright.
Here we go.
Since we're making a lot of rice, today we're going to be using a large pan. I think this is about 14 inches.
That's what she said.
So, and you'll be wanting some cooking hashi, 14-inch pan, a knife, and if you want to be fancy, you can use a scraper like I do. So first thing we're going to do is cook the Spam. So, I'm going to...
Just open up that can of gelatinous goodness.
Alright.
I think this was like Kansas music.
Kansas.
It's like from Wizard of Oz.
God.
Alright. So we're going to be having some Spam. As you can see, we used only the finest ingredients.
Oh yeah, there we go.
It doesn't even come out on its own, as you can see. So you're going to need to cut it out. Excuse me.
That's what she said.
Get your knife and carefully just...
God,
trace the
Alexa,
edge.
next song.
This is what we did at
Little,
Jess's wedding.
yeah, little known fact, folks. And sorry if this offends anybody, but any version other than Judy Garland singing "Somewhere Over the Rainbow" sucks.
That played at Jess's wedding.
I know, I'm just joking.
Cut off some of the jello that you can see.
Oop.
I don't know if we need that.
I know who wants it.
He's not getting it. He eats better
He's a
than you
show boy.
Alright.
I don't even think that's human grade. He only eats
I think
human grade,
Spam stands for separated pork and meat, right?
No, it stands for...
Shoulder of
it's-
pork,
No, it's...
assholes, and something.
Alright, I don't know. It said something. I think it's sizzle pork or saute pork. Something, I don't know. So what you're going to do is cut them into thin slices like that. About that wide. This is to taste too. So if you want your Spam a little thicker, then you can do that.
All right. Just so gratifying seeing potted meat cut like a loaf. No one has ever wanted something to fall off the counter more than this guy.
He's a guy.
Alright, this last piece I'm just going to split in half. And since we like a lot of toppings, I'm only going to set aside 2 pieces.
What are the 2 pieces set aside for?
We're just not putting them in there because I feel like this is kind of a lot of canned meat for one day.
What are you gonna do? Shove them up your butt?
Always helpful. The assistant.
So we're going to just kind of cut them into slivers. If you want them cubed, you can do that. Today I'm feeling slivers.
What if I'm feeling cubed?
Well, you're not making the food, are you?
But you're making this for me.
Burn.
You're making this for me.
So just keep cutting about the same width so that they're even length. and
When are we going to
thickness.
get to the cooking? Very soon?
You told me to wait until the camera was
When your
on.
underpants see some.
No, we got to see the spam come out of the can.
Alright. So we've got this.
I dare you to eat a slice.
No. I'm gonna rinse my hands off because that's a lot of fat.
I can wait.
Spam residue.
So what I'm gonna do is put this in a bowl for a second and fry up these 2 pieces because Diet Lady over there is gonna want them. Just gonna set this aside for now because you need to cook everything at its own pace. Turn this up
All
to
right.
about medium-high heat.
So you're frying the leftovers?
Yes.
Then we're going to pause while we do that.
All right. All right.
All right,
so
we're back in business. Here we go.
Our pan is nice and heated up. As you can see, I've fried up the extras. They're waiting in a paper towel trying to drink grease. Just gonna dump that in there.
Oh, yeah. That's some like fried pork something. Alexa, play.
Just gonna kind of squish them up, get them out of their weird formations.
All right. Give it a good stir. Give it a good swirl.
Doesn't do anything, they're just stuck together, you got it.
All right, we'll pause while you're unsticking the spam. All right, the spam's been going for about 2-3 minutes, correct? At medium heat.
So technically, Spam is already cooked, but we're not heathens, so we like to fry it up a little bit.
That's right. Just like they do on the islands.
So you can tell when it's starting to get ready when the edges start to crisp up like that. They get a little brown. And the smell.
They get a little what?
Brown.
As they say in Japan? Koge.
Okay.
All right.
And the smell gets a little bit,
Just like your pan.
It is quite fragrant. The assistants over here are doing absolutely nothing.
Trying to make sure that you don't poo and everything.
so they also get greasier.
Just like that with
Because
your
it's-
pants.
Yeah, you can just see that grease.
Just like that.
I'm gonna let it sit just a little bit while I prepare the bowl.
Again, wash his undies weekly because
I think everyone washes their undies weekly.
but like you like turn them inside out and around.
Oh, God. Go on the
can't-
sunny side
you
up.
can't- you can't put that in.
All right, it's going in.
That's not.
So what you're gonna do is get a little paper towel, and it's gonna go down when you put the Spam in there.
And don't worry, folks, it's going to soak up a little bit of the grease, but Spam, especially fried Spam, still chock full of greasy goodness.
Dad's underpants can't do that job.
All right. So since this is just a lot of
Too much
little
grease.
pieces, it would take a while, so I'll pick them up one by one with Hashi. So I'm just gonna scoop them out. Oops. What? Please don't.
What the?
So I'm gonna turn it off because theirs getting a little hot.
All right, we'll let you finish scooping out the Spams.
What's next?
All right, what's next?
All right, so we've got our Spam all sautéed up and hot and delicious. Next thing we're gonna do is take our carrots and our onion.
All right.
So we've already got plenty of grease in the bottom of the pan from the Spam.
Oh, yeah.
But just for a little extra flavor, I'm gonna toss in some sesame oil.
Controversial. That's not normally how it's done, correct?
Not normally, but I'm special.
You're not.
Alright, take it back up to heat. Still medium. Toss in the carrots first. And just kind of stir them around.
Can I tell you something? Your character of the week.
I didn't even hear what she said.
Your character.
So kind of stir them around, let them get all coated up in the sauce. And then toss in your onions.
Drop in them onions.
We've got a lot of onion because we're an onion-loving family.
That's right.
One thing that we don't tolerate here in this household is cilantro because it's disgusting.
Cilantro rules.
Is she good?
I'm gonna stir this around.
All right, we'll let you finish stirring and come back.
On the
Uh-oh, Mom's going to lose it.
back and sing.
What's up there, Mitch Miyagi?
Small.
So Sachi's taking over the music. Nice moves. Is the sauteed onion and carrots coming along there?
It is coming along, but I kind of like my ends a little bit clearer than this.
It seems like there's not enough oil. What's the deal there?
Well,
Did you
if
see
there's
the
not
small
enough
amount?
oil, if there's not enough oil, you can toss in a little bit more sesame oil. However, I would refrain from adding too much.
Because you don't want your rice oily?
You
'Cause
don't want
remember,
your rice oily.
You also
and you've
got,
also got that.
yeah. I might have a little known fact, mariachi music is popular in the islands. All right, we'll come back in just a moment. All right, I would say we've got, what, about 5 minutes of sauteing the veg here?
You can tell it's done because the edges are a little brown. The carrots are softer. Not
Yeah.
fully,
Yeah, in our
Not full
family, we
soft.
like the carrots to have a little cruncherino.
but they're softer, warm through. The onions have absorbed a lot of that flavor, and that's exactly what we're looking for.
All right, so what next?
About this time, we're going to toss in the rice. So, just gonna use this bowl that we're gonna eat from.
All right,
Kids don't want to wash another dish.
delicious short grain Japanese rice. Using
So-
the samoji to take it out.
You want to add just a little at a time and figure out how much you want. I would say,
If anybody's making this at home, don't be using Uncle Ben's or anything like that. You want to use the real deal. Something like this. Alexa, play.
alright, so I would say I've got about 3 cups of rice here.
Yeah, you're just gonna chunk it down.
Chunk it down.
All right, there it goes.
Alright, and since this is rice, it's a lot thicker, it'd be harder to mix it with the hashi, so I'm going to use a spatula. Just give it a good stir. And now that I see it in the bowl, I think we're going to need a little bit more rice.
You'll need some more rice. It's too bad you didn't have an assistant to help you with the rice.
It really is. For those of you at home who don't know what that means, that is a wimp way of saying F you.
You want me to do the real way?
No, we do not want the real way.
Alright, and make sure just hold on to your pan so nothing flies out. Kind of break up the rice chunks and just toss it around.
She
You wanna
said pan, not pants, by the way.
Chunks. Like what Dad has.
So you want to get everything nicely incorporated. Just gently tossing.
What about them peas?
Peas are going to go in last because you don't want them to get all mushy.
Gotcha.
Alright, about now, gonna kind of make a little well,
Oh, this is the cool part.
and you get your egg.
You got the well and the rice.
By the way, if any of our viewers are vegan or vegetarian, substitute the egg and the Spam for just tofu, or your favorite egg substitute.
This is your brain on drugs.
Let your brain actually smoke one weed. Alright. Just toss both of your eggs in there. Open.
These are organic, cage-free, folks.
Rinse off your fingers. And what you want to do
Apparently the assistant has died.
is break the yolk and just scramble them.
Scramble them right there in the rice.
What? They're all gonna get cooked up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You want to make sure that it's all mostly cooked before you stir into the rice, or else it'll just get all weird and gelatinous.
And what's the main reason for doing it in the same pan as the rice?
You don't have to wash another dish.
That's right.
Alright, so you just keep going. As you can see, it cooks up really fast. Don't worry too much if you pick up any carrots or stuff from the sides, and don't worry about
But you don't want to get a lot of it in.
You don't. You want to keep it in the well. And also, it's okay if the rice gets a little crispy. That's the best part.
Check on our assistant over here.
I'm trying my hardest
To do what?
to get over there and eat that spam.
Alright, so as you can see, the egg is mostly cooked.
Yeah, you don't want it fully cooked. because it's going to continue to cook. Uh-oh, spam thief.
All right, so we've got our Spam. Toss it in there. Get that final extra flavor. And take your carrots, toss them in there as well. They're not carrots, they're
would be
peas. Yeah, sorry. I know how to speak English. All right. Again, break it up and give it a good stir.
Oh, look at that. It's all coming together.
I have turned it down to low just to kind of keep it warm. You don't want it burning or anything.
That rice looks white still.
I'll show you how to deal with that in a second.
All right.
We're doing sesame seeds now.
What? Spam got her.
All right, so that's about, I don't know how much that is. I don't know how to
We
measure.
love sesame seeds in this family.
love
Got
sesame
yourself a
seeds.
big jar.
But if you're not a fan, you shouldn't be watching this video. So, kind of keep moving. It'd be great if I had an assistant doing this, because then I could keep an eye on the rice. But seeing as I don't,
So the key with the sesame seeds is you don't want to burn them. So you listen for when they start to crackle just a bit.
they'll probably smell like homemade popcorn. Just kind of like the corn's popping, and then that's when you know it's done.
Who taught you that?
Myself.
Oh, okay. Having some schmellos.
Alright.
Whoa!
Just,
Time to get a new one of those.
we've needed a new one for a while. I'm gonna,
So just so folks at home know, if you, and probably goes without saying, but I learned the hard way. If you get one of these little sesame seed toasters, do you want the fire off?
yeah. Alright, you can see they're starting to pop.
Yeah, it's starting to pop. Turn off that
So
fire.
that's when you turn it off. Give this another good stir.
Yeah, and for the folks at home, if you get one of these, that little tab that you flip up to free the sesame seeds gets hotter than a whore in church, so watch your fingers.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you guys a little life hack.
Life hack?
If I can. And use your hashi to just gently lift it up if you can.
By the way, folks, I realize this video is going on 20 minutes now, but
Just toss them in.
you're learning ways of the old country.
Alright, let that cool down. And now I'm gonna grab to show you.
The ketchup of Japan.
So personally, I like my rice a little darker. But just gonna
Watch out.
give that a couple splashes. And what you'll want to do is keep it moving. So you'll be able to tell the right texture, flavor when it's there.
What flavor is that?
The worst flavor.
What's the worst flavor?
Strawberry and kiwi. But this is the only thing we had in the fridge.
Alright. So that looks about ready.
Oh, that's delish.
But secret ingredient time.
What? There's a secret ingredient.
It is. You're gonna use a little ponzu because the citrus makes it better.
Do you want to see how fast we can chug this juice box?
So that's... I thought you already did. Oh my god. That's not like Hawaiian food restaurant
No, it's
technique.
not.
It's yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just me, the homeland of Japan, ponzu. You just give it a couple of shakes.
Done.
You just powered down that strawberry kiwi juice bag.
It's like the taste.
Give it another quick little stir. Make sure to incorporate everything in.
I got another juice box right here.
So you're pretty much done?
Yep, we're all done.
All right, shovel some up for your sister. Let's have her take a test bite.
She's gonna say it's trash. I need.
She's waiting there with her bowl. All right. It's going to be about 20 minutes, folks. Just like your regular cooking show with all those dorks on TV.
Gonna give a couple
Are
of
you like
scoops.
insulting nerdy nummies or something? Like what?
What the hell's a nerdy nummy?
what they call
Rosanna Hacienda or whatever.
All right, here we go.
I got
Delish. Sasha's using mother of pearl chopsticks or hashi.
was already in a downfall.
Okay.
That freaking Spam
Can you
got stuck in my hashi.
put some in your mouth, please?
She said. It's too hot for.
It is very hot.
Vape of Hawaii.
I'm getting a Spam.
How is it?
That's good. Not
Alright.
as good if I didn't take Jesse's leftovers, but
It's good.
It's not as good when you don't get it.
Oh. And
Don't
got
hurt
to
me.
fight him again. So that's the end, correct?
Yep.
Aloha.
you need my back. I will shove this up your butt.